first breaking NBA news, Giannis Antetokounmpo is open to everything. Everybody dance in the streets. You can get your team real good, real fast. Just get one guy and you know you'll be good.
Photoshop season, baby. I've had Giannis in a Heat jersey Photoshop for so long.
When are you guys going to understand the NBA is the transfer portal? Like, you just every offseason say, like, I don't want to be here anymore. And they're like, okay. And then they just re-sign you and you're back on your team. Giannis is not coming to Miami. I will go out on a line and say, he on a limb. He's not coming to Miami. You think he's coming to Miami? Zaz, do you think he's coming to Miami? You think that Pat Riley's going to get this done? He's going to come to Miami? You think Kevin Durant's going to come to Miami also? Is that what you think is going to happen?
Both of them?
Pat Riley says he's going to make some
Zazzle,
changes.
he's talking to you.
You think that's going to happen?
I'm trying to get in a
Is that
word
what you think's
here.
going to happen?
Every time I'm trying to take a breath, it's a new player he's throwing at
I'm just
me
asking the questions because Pat Riley was up there and he said we're not going to run it back. Do you think they're going to run it back? I think they're going to run it back, not by choice. They can't run it back. By necessity. They're going to run it back. You think he's coming here? He's not coming here. Is he coming here?
Is it my turn?
Giannis going to come here? Kevin Durant going to come here? They're not coming here, are they?
They're not.
You know what I think is the interesting thing, though? Like, tonight's the draft lottery. The team that gets the number 1 overall pick, like, do you just call up Milwaukee and you're like, hey, how about it?
I love that you went to another transaction instead of the one we were already in, instead of addressing what was right in your face.
Well, he wasn't letting me.
No,
But
wait.
do you do it, Dan? Do you do that?
Wait.
Do you do that?
He wasn't
Take the call?
letting me. He wasn't. Look, right there, you have your two-time NBA broadcasting champion, Jonathan Zaslow. Billy here and Mike are naysayers. They are people who are saying bad things about the Heat. Yeah. I got to look Pat Riley.
We're speaking truths.
We
have been stop gaslighting us. We've been right for 2.5 years.
And you're just going to eat it and say they didn't let me? Like, you either fit in or fit out, Zaslow.
An unfair review, by the way, to jump on him for going one transaction over when you started with Giannis instead of addressing the dog and pony show we saw on Friday.
And he was on time also, for the record.
Fit in or fit out. They have challenged your Heat. They're ready. Look, man, there's blood in the water.
We haven't challenged the Heat. The Eastern Conference has.
There's blood in the water. Kendrick Perkins says, Pat Riley, get him out. Stephen A. Smith, Pat Riley, get him out. Game is passed him by. Today's players are saying it out loud. Mike Ryan and Billy Gill are here saying, after 15 years of Heat basketball, that they weren't satisfied with his apology, the 80-year-old man's apology last week.
Which apology?
There was no apology.
Where was the apology? He didn't apologize. He didn't apologize. He just gave us the same lines.
He said,
that
I'm sorry,
does.
I'm not going to apologize. He apologized the same way that Stugotz does.
He failed the city, failed the franchise.
Okay, there you mentioned that.
God, they were in the finals 2 years ago.
Yes, and since then, he has failed the city, failed the franchise.
I do not think that the Heat are going to get Giannis because of what I just said. The team that gets the number 1 overall pick tonight, you could say they have the driver. They're in the driver's seat for Giannis if he is open to everything. If you're Milwaukee.
You think Giannis is going to go to Utah, brother?
Well, I don't know who's going to get that number 1 overall pick.
Come on.
How do you know? Do you know who's getting the pick tonight?
I know that even if Utah gets 2 number 1 picks tonight, he's not going to Utah.
He's not open to anything.
What if San Antonio gets the number 1 overall pick tonight?
That's a different discussion. But he ain't going to Utah if they get the number 1 pick.
By the way, if San Antonio gets the number 1 pick, the league is rigged.
Well, I mean, come on.
That's a report?
We've known that for a while.
I'm putting my name on that one.
We've known that the league is rigged for a while.
Put it on the poll at Le Batard Show. I'm pretty sure that Jorge Sedano one time asked David Stern that on the air, just like the way you did then, and Stern severed his head and threw it into the bushes. Sedano ran away as scared as I've ever seen a Cuban person.
That was a real leader back then. I do miss David Stern.
Okay, so you're calling things rigged, but I want this put on the poll, please, at Le Batard Show. All one word. He ain't going back to Utah, brother. I'm sorry. Giannis ain't going back to Utah,
You
brother.
want to make $1 million bet right now?
No,
I'll make $1 million
it's
bet
not-
with you right
no.
now. Giannis Antetokounmpo is not playing for Utah
Make it
next.
$2 million and I'm in.
$2 million bet. Giannis Antetokounmpo is not playing for the Utah Jazz. Even money both ways. You got Utah.
Ever or
I
next
got
year?
Next year. His next move is not Utah.
Tell DraftKings to start allowing us to make bets like this in person, on air, live, where we raise the stakes.
$3
on
million
things
and I'm
like
in.
this.
$3 million plus 100 odds both ways.
Giannis is open for business. That's what's breaking into basketball playoffs.